About 10 years ago, I had just joined a new company. The company's new building had just been completely built and we were in the middle of moving in. The newer, younger, stronger employees were sent out to do the heavy lifting to get the office fitted after the initiation ceremony. That day, I stayed behind in the old office to help with the final cleanup. It was 10 o'clock and I was the only one left in the office. My colleagues had all left by that point. I finished up and was about to leave, but I had to go to the bathroom first. I was pretty sure I could not hold out until the railway station. Just before going to the bathroom, I remembered an unpleasant story a senior at work had told me once that put me off ever using the bathroom at work. He told me that the bathroom at the old office was haunted. A long time ago, a male employee made a mistake that did great financial damage to the company. His boss took the side of the client and the employee and his colleagues had to work overtime to clean up the mess. He worked very hard to correct the mistakes so that the damage would be minimized, but he could not completely rectify the problem. As the days went on, he gradually became less talkative. Eventually, he started to look physically ill and couldn't stand his peers' scrutiny anymore. After working late into the night on his own, he hanged himself in the male bathroom. Ever since that day, whenever my senior colleague stayed to work late at night, he would hear slapping and groaning coming from the bathroom. The senior colleague told me this very early into my career. I thought he was just trying to scare me because I was new to the company. However, now that I was left alone at the office, I began to think about it. The urge to use the bathroom was too strong, so I told myself that it was probably just a silly story and rushed to the bathroom so that I could start making my way home as soon as possible. I didn't feel anything unusual while I was using the bathroom. There was no unpleasant atmosphere. I was convinced it had just been a myth. When I finished using the bathroom and I was washing my hands, I took a glance at the mirror in front of me and saw him. There behind me I saw a man staring at me from the corner. He stood in the dim light. I'm not a superstitious person. I've never really believed in those things, but there he was. I tried to turn away, but I could not break his gaze. His neck was weirdly long and his long tongue hung out of his half-opened mouth. He looked very tired. He had very gaunt cheeks and wide, desperate, staring eyes. He no longer looked young. It seemed like he was trying to say something. Forcing my frozen body to twist, I turned around to face him but found no one. I was shaken to the core and ran out of the bathroom. Grabbing my bag, I ran at full speed to the train station. When the senior colleague who told me the story returned from a business trip, I worked up the courage and told him what I had seen that night. He waved his hand in the air and told me that it was just a story he told newcomers to scare them, though he did admit that it was true that there was an employee who took his own life in the bathroom because of a mistake he had made, but he added that there were no such things as ghosts. He said there weren't even mirrors in the restroom. I stopped and thought, there was no way that was true, but then I calmed down and came to my senses. I had used the bathroom in the old office building a few times and remembered that there certainly weren't any mirrors in there. Even still, I am completely convinced that I saw the man in the mirror that night. He looked sad and pained, as if he wanted to tell me something.